You ever woke up one morning and decided to put your gear on and say, hey, you know what? Maybe today I'll be Hokage. I haven't either, but it sounds pretty good. So yeah, let's talk about
Ready to begin?
Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers, guys. So if you're new to the channel, why don't you subscribe and drop a like if you like this video. Really help the channel out a lot, and make sure you share it too if you can. But let's get on to it. So far it's been about a month. It's almost a month now that Shinobi Strikers has been out. And I have my likes and dislikes for the game in general, but I'm just going to try to keep it real short and simple to the things I like and things I dislike. I'm going to give you 4 things I think are pros and 4 things I think are cons. Let's move on to the pros. Okay, Shinobi Strikers is a co-op game. You can play by yourself, but you can play with your friends, and that to me is a plus. I love the fact that I can get on and tell my friends to get on. We all hop on and we can go as a 4-man squad versus another 4-man squad. Great. I'm so happy. I was waiting a whole year for this game to come out, so it was exciting to know that this game was going to drop and it's going to be a co-op game and you can be a shinobi. Number 2, to me, I love the fact that it's so many customizable pieces compared to the beta. The beta didn't really have much, so you was stuck with the same jutsus. But after we got the game now, that you can really customize your ninja the way you want to customize it. Right now, I'm using a ranged ninja, and I'm pretty good with it. But I'd rather be a healer because nobody wants to be a healer. I'll get to that part later. But for me, I like to use ranged attacks. I try to make my character into sort of an artist type character. So you have like I have moves with Datara and I have moves with Sai. So I'll combine them together and say these are my mentors or whatever. But I like the fact that there's so many customizable pieces that makes the game work. It really feels like an original character that from scratch. I love that. Not to just to do a Jump Force plug. There's a creative character mode in that game too. I will definitely be speaking on that later on this week. But right now we're talking about Shinobi Strikers. Let's move on. So another pro for me is that there are 4 different types of classes you can be. You got the brawler type, the range type, you got your 2 support types, which is I guess you want to call it, I call them a tank, but I guess it's a guard type, and you have a healer. And to me, those 4 types can really, if everyone on your team has a type like that, your team is going to be OP. But when you play online, a lot of people don't want to play the role of the healer or the role of the guardian type character, because I don't know why everybody wants to be flashy and shoot stuff and Rasengan. It's annoying. It's very annoying, but for the most part, they nailed that. They nailed the classes, and I think they did a great job. Kudos to Bandai Namco. And my last pro to me is the fact that it has a nice, good size of shinobi. Now, my friend has a season pass. I don't have the season pass, so I don't know when the next mentors are coming in. I know Jiraiya is one of them. I do know that. So it's a plus that you have Jiraiya joining there. So I'm guessing the other signings are going to join in too. Whatever keeps the game going works for me. I like the fact that it's about 30 type of they call them VR trainers or VR mentors. That's awesome to me. I didn't know how they were going to fit in the villains, and I was hoping, because Data is one of my favorite characters, I was hoping that he got included to the game, which he did. So to me, that is a awesome plus. I love the graphics. I love the sound. Sounds fantastic. The music is great. Everything works out on the pro side. Now let's get right to the point. The cons. Number 1. Matchmaking is a complete nightmare. What I mean by nightmare is, why the hell is the matchmaking the way it is? Let's say I just bought the game and I'm D rank 5, okay? Why am I being matched up with S rank people? If it's supposed to be matchmaking, shouldn't I be matching up with people around my rank? Because level doesn't matter. You can level up. Leveling up is just, for your jutsus. Because you're a level 50 guy does not mean a level 2 person won't beat you down. That doesn't matter. But the fact that this person's an S rank person and you're D, you can kind of tell the skill level from there, because the S rank person has been playing longer, obviously, and he knows what he's doing. And he may know some kind of game breaking glitch, I'm just saying, that you don't know, and you just got the game, you're trying to have fun, and you gotta try hard, because they try hard, so they know who they are, and they know what jutsus they use. That's out there just obliterating people, and you're sitting there on the worst team ever. Word of advice, please, don't, if you have an option, do not play with randoms. Don't. Save yourself the frustration. Moving on. Number 2, con. The community. The community blows. Some people online is pretty good, but for the most part, everybody wants to be flashy. So you're building a team with a bunch of ranged ninjas, and they have a whole team with every class situated, and you're sitting there with ranged ninjas, and then maybe you might have to take the dirty job and be the healer or be the guardian. But guess what? Everybody wants to be Sasuke, so of course you guys are going to lose and get spanked at that. I need people to stop trying to be this, I don't know, this flashy. Everybody can't be the guy. Everybody can't be the guy. You don't have to be the guy. Maybe this game, I'm out here grinding for scrolls. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to go and be the healer because I know my team is more efficient if I'm healing. Nobody else thinks that way. Okay, you're getting splattered the entire time, and you never say, you know what? Maybe I should switch my class to a healer. No, maybe I should be a guardian. We need a cap B flag. Let's switch. No one does it. They're out there with their brawler types and their range types, and they're just ignoring the support classes. It's annoying. Maybe I'm not on Reddit enough to kind of talk to people and ask them to join groups or whatever, but something got to give. The community sucks on that part, and there's no passing for that. Now, number 3. Now you can say what you want. I'm ranked in the C's, I believe. But the brawler type, it needs to get nerfed, man. What I mean by that is every other class has a penalty. Your healers, their combos are pretty crappy, but they got burst heals and they can stay alive. Guardian, same thing. Their combos are really slow and their mobility takes a minus. Ranged ninjas, their combos are not as great, but they're powerful range. Okay, the only negative thing about, or the only, I guess, penalty that brawlers have is they have no range moves. But who the hell cares? If you tap in the Y button or triangle on PlayStation, you're going to zoom right to your opponent and continue the onslaught, even though they used a substitution. That is, to me, is lame. I use a substitution, now I gotta wait till that recharges, but you're still punching on me. They need to nerf them. They had to be some kind of penalty for these guys, because there's so many people walking around with their Yukito's claws and just going berserk and destroying you, especially in the capture the flag mode. It's ridiculous and it's annoying. Maybe, maybe they'll change it. If they don't, the game will just die. It'll die off and everybody will find something else to play. And lastly, the only con I have is the fact that some moves are assigned to certain classes. I get why, because you don't want this person walking around and he got a Chidori and he's also got something else, and then his special is Corinne, and it's like, yeah, you made a super ninja. I get it, but if we're gonna go that far and everybody can do it, then go ahead and do it. I shouldn't have to want to have a Chidori be a range move. It's so stupid. What if I want to be a strike ninja and have Chidori as one of my moves? What's the difference between a Chidori and a lariat? In the game, we know in the show the difference is, but what's really the difference? It's a strike move. It hits you and it knocks you away. So I think that, to me, is foolish to assign certain moves to certain classes. But overall, guys, the game is fantastic. If you haven't picked it up, I recommend it, but just listen to my cons and take them seriously, because you're going to run into these. You're going to run into the bad matchmaking. You're going to go into the try-hard lobbies. You're going to go into the group when your team act like they don't know what they're doing. And you will definitely run into the berserking brawlers that just beat on you and nothing you can do. Now, if you have a team, everything I just said doesn't even matter, because that brawler that's tagging on you, your guardian can easily protect you from that. Because they have like an unblockable move with their Y and their triangle move, and they swing and smack them. So therefore, you can be safe. But if you're going in with randoms, you're going to be coming back to this video and be like, you know what, damn it, Enigma, you were right. Yeah, I know I was right. And that's why I'm trying to warn you now. The game is fantastic. I want the community to stop being so toxic, and let's just have fun, guys. But yeah, if you like the video, drop a like, share, subscribe, guys. I'm dropping new content. I'm trying to take this thing serious, and I'm being real with you. All right, so I'll holler at you guys next video. Thanks, guys. Peace.